volley with the first corner of the contest. 3 minutes on the clock. Drives it in towards Rodwell. That was a very similar move to the one that saw them and him score early in the second half against Western United last weekend.
He's got to be the target.
There it comes again towards him. Kucharski's there as well. They're queuing up. And it's Ryan Grant in front of the Cove. Sydney FC lead in the match that pits their coach against his former assistant. A struggling Sydney against the table toppers. And it's the Sky Blues and their 15-year veteran, Ryan Grant, who draws first blood.
Ryan Grant there pounces on the crumbs to give Sydney the lead.
They're really struggling to hold on to the ball. It's a good pass for King. The cross back in. Turned behind by Vincerm. Another corner to come for Sydney.
Yeah, needed more definitive completion there from Joel King.
The corner taken short. Falls out to Bratton with Caceres again. Kucharski coming deep, trying it from distance. Paulson too hot to handle. And that's signs of a side that are a little bit rattled early as well, because his gloves have been rock solid so far this term.
He's been excellent.
Thought about the early cutback. Now waits for support to come. Girdwood Reich clamps down on the shot. Kucharski looking back for Girdwood Reich. It's a clever pass. And the defensive midfielder, who's been playing much of this season in the centre of defence, looked like it in front of goal there.
Didn't he? He looked like he'd forgotten the job. Didn't hit that particularly convincingly, but stayed in the game mentally to set up the 1-2. But then, having delivered the 1, he forgot to go for the 2.
And the effort from Kraev. Kucharski again, chipping back post. Lacerda, the header back across. And now back. Great save, Paulson. Brilliant stop. And Wellington survive, but only just, and now they can break forward. This is trademark Phoenix. Kraev, one way then the other. Still going Kraev. And just a foot from Redmayne with the save at the other end before Ben Old is crowded out. Brilliant goalkeeping at both ends.
Trademark and thrilling. Utterly thrilling. I don't know if Paulson knew much about this. A beautiful ball from Kucharski. And Robbie Mack tried to force the ball over. Paulson just gets himself there, which keepers in great form tend to do. I thought Kraev might have had the awareness to have squared that for Ben Old, but in the end it was the Kiwi who forced some good work out of Andrew Redmayne.
Ollie again, back post. Rodwell able to bring this one down and shoots, and it's cleared behind by Sam Sutton. Sutton does nicely. Old outside with Barbarouses. The cross in. It might fall for Kraev. He's been in form this season in front of goal, and he draws the save from Redmayne.
So dangerous for Wellington, so dangerous. I don't know if Kraev actually got the meat behind that he would have been hoping for, but he touched it to the side nicely. Good work from Redmayne, needed to be. Just expected maybe a little bit more power in the shot from Kraev. It was
nice turn from Sutton, trying to keep it alive. Old gets there. He is so quick. And that's a good ball for Van Hattem. Oscar Van Hattem across the face for Barbarouses. And the former Sydney man with a dagger to the heart in front of the Cove. And the Phoenix are level with 10 minutes left.
Well, they checked this one for offside, but it looked pretty good to me. And where Sydney have erred, Wellington have had a laser focus. It's been their season. Firstly, scything the Sydney midfield. Van Hattem's onside, but look at Barbarouses here. This is the presence of mind that Sydney players haven't had in general. He backs out of that one, clearly onside. Harvey Norman replay says, rip a goal. Straight out of the Wellington playbook. Ben Old launching the counter-attack, and in recent weeks it's been Costa Barbarouses who's been finishing. Look at this bloke go, what a flyer.
With Paulson, that's been given away cheaply. Here's Fabio, a little touch for Mack, Robert Mack, he buries it! And having fought so hard to get back on level terms, Wellington and their young goalkeeper Alex Paulson have just opened the door wide open again, and Robbie Mack has driven straight through it. Sydney 2, Wellington 1.
Well, they have return serve, Sydney. Poor clearance or pass from Paulson. And on the Harvey Norman replay, where up until now they've dithered, actually, Fabio brings some focus. Good touch, measured pass. This guy's lethal from this range. We've seen it now for a season and a half almost. And Robbie Mack with a really clever touch in onto his right foot to open up the goal and fire past Alex Paulson to give Sydney the lead back again.
Max touch, he was looking for Fabio. Lolly's there again, they've won it back. Here's Fabio. Fabio shoots and Fabio scores! 2 goals in 2 weeks for the big Brazilian number 9. And Sydney FC will march into the new year on the back of 3 crucial points. They've had to do it tough, they left it late. They had a scare or two along the way. But now surely they are home and hosed.